Confrontation with Coyote. He saw Coyote at the crossroads, the one that got away. The ancient stones beneath his feet hummed with the weight of every boundary ever crossed, every decision that had split the world into before and after. Dust swirled in patterns that spoke of migrations and massacres. Another game of metamorphosis, dragon? Coyote laughed, his voice carrying the echo of campfires and creation songs. He slipped into a form that looked like a young Hermes. "You'll be my meal today," growled Hermes as he took on the dragon form in full. His caduceus staff twisted and expanded, forming massive wings that blotted out the desert sky. Scales erupted across his flesh like armor forged from accumulated ambitions. He lunged forward, jaws unhinged, and bit down hard on Coyote's form. Pain exploded through his tail. A chunk of his own flesh tore away where his desperate strike had found its mark. Mercury blood, silver and toxic, spilled onto the crossroads stones. "Looks like you're fighting with your tail," Coyote laughed, shape-shifting effortlessly into a Cheyenne woman with braided hair and eyes that had seen the buffalo herds blacken the plains. Hermes paused, tasting his own blood, mercury, poison, the accumulated toxins of every synthesis. The genocide was necessary for the manifestation of this nation's destiny. The dragon screamed, tearing furrows in the ancient crossroads with his claws. He snapped too hard at the woman and felt his forked tongue split, the tip dissolving into mist as Coyote transformed again. Now a Chinese railroad worker, hands scarred from dynamite and mountain stone. "I'll consume you like the rest!" Hermes cried, lunging again. His right wing caught fire as his own breath weapon reflected back from some unseen surface. Coyote shifted once more. A woman in chains, skin scarred by whips and brands, her children sold away like cattle. Her song was the sorrow that built cotton kingdoms on human suffering. When Hermes struck at her, his left foreleg shattered against something harder than stone. "You have manifested, now what?" Coyote laughed again, cycling through forms like pages in a book of the damned. Irish famine refugees, Japanese internment families, Mexican laborers in killing fields, indigenous women who vanished into the growing dark of progress. In full rage, Hermes bit down on each vision, and with each attempt, more of himself was torn away. Wing bones cracked, scales fell like autumn leaves. "I'll consume you!" he cried, but the words came out as a whimper. The pain was becoming too much for even the devil to bear. "You'll consume yourself," Coyote said, suddenly standing at his snout, staring into his eyes with a seriousness that stopped the world. "Choose, Hermes, who are you?" The voice echoed in the silence, then faded, leaving only the sound of mercury blood dripping onto broken stone.